As we start our time together this week, I'd like for all of us to collectively think together for a moment. And it's all about experiences. And here's what I'd like for us to key in on. Are you creating experiences worth talking about with your clients? Now let's focus in on this and focus in on the experience, because I believe you control the experience. Therefore, what are you doing? What are you doing as an individual to keep your clients coming back for more and more and more of what you have to offer? And we already know this because today we live in a radically and highly competitive sales world. But quite frankly, what got you to where you're at with your clients is not going to keep you there moving forward. And I don't mean to cast a dark shadow on this, none whatsoever. The purpose of this is to get us to think together. And that's why I'm going to break this message down into a couple weeks. We're going to focus in on this, and it's all around this. And that's why this week's message and subsequent weeks' messages might just be a cold glass of water for many of you. But here's the title of our time together as we break this out over the next couple weeks. Are you providing a white glove, cherry on the top, first class type client experience? Because that's what it's all about. That's what's going to keep your clients coming back for more and more and more of what you have to offer. So let's think about this. And here's the question. Are you building a transactional customer experience, or are you building a transformational client experience? Now, key in on the two words that I just used. I used customer and I used client because I believe this. Customers buy things. Clients seek advice. Let's stop and think about that for a moment. To quote, and I'm going to quote the legendary Walt Disney on this one. And if you all follow along with me, you know I'm a quote geek. I love everything about quotes because it helps us drive the points together each and every week. But Walt Disney went on to say this. Whatever you do, do it well. Do it so well that when people see you do it, they will want to come back and see you do it again. And they'll want to bring others and show them how well you do what you do. Therefore, are you providing that first class experience? Are you going the extra mile to create that first class experience? And I've been on a deep Napoleon Hill journey over the last year and a half, so I'd be remiss if I didn't bring Napoleon Hill reference into this. So follow along with me, and then we'll wrap up our time together this week as part one of my message. But to reference Napoleon Hill, he went on to say this about going the extra mile. An important principle of success in all walks of life and in all occupations is a willingness to go the extra mile, which means the rendering of more and better service that for which one is paid, and giving it in a positive mental attitude. See, the experience you provide is characterized by exceptional service, personalized attention, and a focus on exceeding people's expectations. I believe it's about creating a positive, memorable, and heartfelt interaction that not only meets one's needs, but makes them feel valued, appreciated, and heard. And that's what I want us to think about this week. Because you don't need permission to go the extra mile, and you don't need permission to provide a first-class experience. But how you protect your client base from erosion is up to you. It's up to you, because we do know this. The landscape, your clients' businesses are changing. The marketplace is changing. It's changing on a rapid basis. So, if you want your clients to be forever committed to you, then you're going to have to ensure that you're endlessly devoted to them. It's straightforward. It's that simple, yet it's so difficult for many in sales to wrap their heads around. But here's a little secret I'll leave you with this week. All of you, each and every one of you, you all have a first class seat, and so does your competition. So here's the question. What are you going to do to bring your best self and an over-the-top first-class experience to the business seat? You're being benchmarked each and every day, each and every week, each and every month, each and every quarter against people who do the things that you do. And I know this is a tough pill to swallow, but people, I'm here to share with you one thing. If you want to stand out amongst all the empty sales reps that are out there, you got to bring your heart. You got to bring sincerity. You got to bring business substance. Here at Selling from the Heart, we call it giving a rip. You got to give a rip about your clients, because without your clients, you have no business. Let's all rise up, stand up, and say, yes. Selling from the heart is a difference maker, because soft skills will yield each and every one of you hard dollars. Because your clients and your future clients would rather connect and do business with a sales professional who sells from the heart, as opposed to a sales rep who's an empty suit. Have an amazing week.